Hi everyone, my name is Abhishek and this is a normal video and I'm making this basically just to update you on how I read a book and how basically I proceed towards a specific book. I am a beginner by myself and I've already mentioned in my last video that I am going to read a book a week and it has been going pretty well. I have already completed 3 books in past 3 weeks and I am on to my third book and my fourth book, which is this. The book is called All About Love by Bell Hooks. One of my friends suggested this book to me. I've done the quota for today, and what quota actually means is I'll be sharing this video ahead. Just a second. If I can just this. Perfect. So this is the book that I read first. This is called The Perks of Being a Wallflower, if you can see. It is a motion picture now, and it is a must book read if you are an introvert, right? And in the second week, I completed this Stranger by Albert Camus, right? This is also a small book, and the third one I had was this Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto, Japanese author, and it has like a second part also. So I'll be reading that after that book reaches to me. Yeah, it is interesting. And currently, I already told you I'm reading this All About Love by Bell Hooks. Okay. So basically, the thing is that I am finishing a book a week, and for that, as I said, I am a beginner, so I cannot read novels having 500 to 600 pages. So what I do is I have restricted myself to just like around 200 pages, right? So for example, if I consider this book, this is a short book. Basically, it can be categorized as a novella, if I'm not wrong. Please do mention in comments if I'm wrong. How I do is like basically this book has like 150 pages. Okay, this is not thick, and let me just show you. It has like 150 pages. Okay, it is clearly visible, right? 150 pages. So how I proceed toward this book is, so what I'll do is I'll just basically divide this 150 pages by 7. So it comes to be like 21 pages a day. So what I'll be doing this is that I'll be reading 21 pages every single day. And I divide my schedule of reading. For example, when I wake up after brushing and everything, I just read 5 pages. And after that, when I go to my office, I carry this book with me. Okay. In the afternoon before lunch or after lunch if I get time, then I prefer reading more like 3 to 5 pages every single day. And in the evening or during office time, if I get time, I definitely try to read it. Otherwise, I am reading like 10 pages in the evening or before sleeping. So I am not forcing myself. Some days it is like I am not able to read because of my work. And I do agree as a beginner, it is a struggle to read that much. Okay. But still I am doing well, so cheers to me. And one more thing is that, for example, this book has a lot of characters. Okay. So what I do is basically I just write them at the back of the story. For example, if I have just completed 10 pages of this book, okay, starting 10 pages, so I've just came across a number of characters and what they belong and what they are doing and what their work and how each one of them relates to each other. So what I'll do is I'll just try to write them one by one at the back, so that if I am in between of this book, okay, in the middle of this book, and suddenly that character comes and I'm not able to remember where he relates in the story, so I'll be like turning pages and reading that and finding a paragraph where I found that. So it is easier for me to just look back, okay, and look at this flow chart, and I can easily understand how they relate in the story. I think it is not visible for you. Yeah, right now it is clear. So if you can see, I have just written there and I try to make these arrows and write them how this one relates to this, and I'll just type it here. So basically it gives me an idea, and even though if I have finished this book, what I'll do is maybe I want to read it in future. So this flowchart will also help me to basically give a gist of what story was about. Okay? And I can read it if I want to. Hana? So this is how I proceed towards a specific book, and please correct me if I'm doing it in a wrong way. Yes, I did attended one webinar and like during lockdown time, but that too was about speed reading. So basically this is how I proceed towards a specific book, and I'm happy that I am currently following this challenge of reading a book a week, and hopefully I'll continue it for next year also. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next one.